So I was talking about the grid system that you have to edit it from modification, and we have to insert the same data that we have practiced just a few minutes ago. We have to select the display grid data as spacing. Make it 0 again. Now you can see we by default we have defined it as a 4 grid system on the x direction and 4 in the y direction. But when this happens, you can add your grid system as well. We do not need to delete or cross your model. You can edit from here. That is, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And same is for this. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Click on this. And now note down the grid spacing. It is 14, 12, 15, 15. And then 12, 2 times 15. And then 12. This is on the y direction. You have to start it from the bottom. This is 19, 12. And then we have 3 times 20. And then we have 12 and then 19. So you have to click on OK. OK. So the grid lines for a proposed building or system has been defined. You can see on the axis we have 12, 14, 12, 15, 15, 12, 15, and then 15, 12, 14. Same, we have started from the back. You can see the ETAB is starting from the bottom. That is 19, 12, and then 20, 12, and then on and so on. The purpose of doing this, we have already designed it by model it by quick template, is to use these different tools that I have explained in edit grid system. So now you can draw your columns or ETABs, columns and ETABs, beams as well in your grid system. There are different tools you can use. That is, you can manually draw it. You can use this quick command for the beams, and you can use this quick command for the columns as well. So if I click on this column, and if I select all the stories, and I select the desired property, for example, by default it is concrete column. So you can click on the grid, it will be drawn, and when you drag down the window, all the columns will be drawn at once. We have just practiced this is before as well. You can also draw your beam quickly by selecting this quick command and then select your desired beam property. For example, this concrete beam, and you can draw it one by one. Right? Or you can quickly use this by dragging all the grid lines, so it will automatically draw your beam very easily. Right? So let us go towards the 3D. So this is the 3D model has been drawn using these quick commands. Let's take another window. work on the plan, ground floor, and use this draw quick floor command. Select your desired property. I'm not actually, before the modeling, I'm not defining the section properties, but you can also, but when you are working, actually working on your building, you can also define your section properties at first. For example, define these. For example, this is a column 24 cross 24, and insert here 24, click on OK, and you can draw your column by selecting that property, that is C 24 cross 24. But the purpose is that I'm modeling it first, and after modeling I'm defining section properties, so you can use different tools, the selection tools, the assignment tools. How do we assign a different section to the structural members, and what are the different methods to select those beams and columns with their grouping and their sections as well, right? So this is the frame. Now we have to draw the slab as well. So let's keep it this default. We can use this as an assignment of the structural members. So I have selected all the stories. So the slab has been drawn in all the stories. So let us go back towards the architectural drawings. That this is the basement plan, and this is the slab of the basement plan, right? When you see that this in the section, that this is the basement plan, and the slab of the basement is the ground floor, right? So when you do the detailing of the reinforcement of the beams, you have to skip this plan. You have to start it from here for the slab and the beams. But for the columns, you have to start from the basement, right? Because the column plan will start from the raft. So this is the slab of the basement, in which we have opening over here. For the stairs, we have lift over this edge and lift over this edge. And again, we have stairs. And we have to keep the opening for the ramp in here in this slab in the ground floor, which is the slab of the basement. So this is the first, second, and third. These three bays will be open in our ETAB model for the ramp. So let us go to the ground floor. This is the ground floor. You can see it in the elevation as well, right? So this is the basement and this is the ground floor. So in this level, you have to place your opening for the ramp. So we have one. So let us keep this one story, 1, 2, and 3. So delete this. So there will be no slab and no beam for the ramp, right? This is 1, 2, and 3, right? So this will be the opening for the, so you can also delete the slab that you have drawn, but you can also draw the opening in this region by going towards this and select your property opening and these three bays. So the opening will be drawn in your slab. So delete these two beams. Make sure that you have selected this one story, because if you select all the stories, so the beams of all the story will be deleted, right? So let us delete this opening and delete these three bays from it, right? So we will draw our ramp here because this will be the opening for the ramp. Another point is that we have to draw the opening for the stairs, and the stairs in the all stories. So we have to measure the dimensions. That is, it is starting from this column and its length is 10, and that is the width is 12.5. Same, these are the same for the other stairs because these are the same stairs. So you have to draw our opening. Where is the slab? This is the opening, and it started from this column, but there is no column in this our ETAB model because it is not on the grid, so you have to draw it manually. So let us measure the distance from this grid to the center of this column, that is 7.5 feet, and there is no column in this grid. So you have to select all the stories and select this column and delete this column. And you have to go towards the draw special join. So these are different tools for the purpose of learning. I'm using these. So we have to make it offset, that is 7.5 feet. So 7.5 feet into 12, you will get 90 inches. So this is in the y direction, in negative y direction. So you have to insert the minus 90 inches and you click on this. So you will have the special point that will be defined for our column that we are going to draw. So click on the draw quick, and this is already selected the property. So make sure this do not happen. So make it 0 and click on this special join and select all the stories. So the column has been drawn for this, for the support of the left wall. So now you can draw your opening. We had 10 feet in this direction and 12.5 in another direction. This is the opening for the stairs, and delete this beam that is passing through the stairs. Right, so this is the opening for the stairs. Let us go towards the other corner, which we do not have any column in here. In these two grids, there is no grid, there is no column on this grid, there is no column and there is no column. So delete these by selecting all the stories, delete these columns, and let us measure the distance for this column from the mid of the column into the grid line, that is 3.5 feet. Again, you have to draw the special joint. This time it is in the x direction, in positive x direction. So 3.5 means 42 inches. So click on this. So you can select one story as well. Click on this grid. So the special joint will be drawn for the column. So draw the column on this joint. And this is in one story, it is ground story. So you can select that column and go to edit, replicate, story. Let me show it in new window so you can see it visibly. It's taking time. Let us. So there was an error. So that file has not been saved. Most of the time you will face these errors in your correct version system softwares. So you have to quickly go again and model our structure. While I'm modeling this, again, you can ask your questions quickly. It is 14, 12, 15, 15. Twelve, 2 times 15, 12, 14. Guys, are you listening me?
Yes, sir.
So while I'm doing it again,
Yes,
because
sir.
there was an error in the model. So you can ask your questions.
तो इसमें एक 15 रह गया है इसका।
यहाँ पे था ना?
Yes, sir.
देखिए बस 14, 12, 2 times 15, and then 12, and then 15, 12, 14. So this is why you have to save your model initially. So this do not happen. Now this is 19, 12, 20, 12. To 3 times.
So 19, 12, फिर 20. Start.
19, 12,
12,
20, 12. This is 19, 12, 20. 19, 12, 20. And then 12, 3 times 20. Then again we have 12, 19. So again, let me draw it quickly. Let us take any real property. I will give the naming, but I have already explained to you how we do that. So let us draw the, so let us save it first. If you have any questions, you can ask while I'm drawing these again. Was that 90 spacing?
42, sir. 42 and X5.
Which meant that
So this is done. Let us select story 1 and go towards the plan. Basement 1, that is the ground floor. We will delete these 3, these 2 beams. We will also delete this column. How much time do we left?
90, which meant
9 minutes.
90, 90,
Draw. This length was minus 90, I think.
yes, it was minus 90.
So remember, please keep in mind, always save your model. So this is all story. You have to draw the column here. Draw your opening. This was 10 and this was 12.5. Delete this beam, but you have to draw it to the edge of this opening. So let us cross this. Right.
सर डिलीट के लिए सिंपल डिलीट बटन या कौन सा ऑप्शन है इसमें?
GG, you have to select, if you want to delete something, you can use the delete button in your keyboard. You can also use the edit menu command and delete it from here. This you can also use this.
Okay sir, और ये and this is you are working drawing actually. You are using draw command, doing manually.
Yes, this is the draw command. You can also select it from the drop menu of the draw. Select draw and draw beam, and you can select this. You can also draw your desired property, right?
Yes sir.
So this is the opening for the stairs, for these stairs, and this is the, we will draw our opening. This is again, this is 10 and this is 12.5. You have to delete this beam. You have to draw, this is the manual draw command. And you have to draw this at the, to the edge of this area. So these are the openings for the stairs, and this is the opening for the ramp. Let us draw the ramp in this. The ramp will be starting from this. So this way, this bay will be horizontal for our ramp, and we will go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bays. So let us change the view of our building, that is from the base to the story 1. So we will be seeing only this. right? So select this, draw wall plane floors, and select your desired property. For example, this time you will select only the non-property because we will define the ramp properties for this. So click on this point and this point, and then we will see how many bays we have to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So click here and then click here. So you can see the ramp is modeled in all the stories because we have selected all the stories.
Sir, I have a question.
GG.
Sir, we don't know that where you are clicking, mean that which option you are clicking.
Yes, sir.
I think we have a problem in this Zoom software because we don't know so far that which option you are clicked and which. This is some problem we have faced.
Is my screen is not visible to you guys?
No,
I
sir,
think
your
it's
screen
visible.
is clear.
Yes, it's clear. It's visible. It's
Is
visible.
this visible if I select this draw floor option? This is
Yeah, yeah.
visible.
Yes, sir. You can use. I think when you are using shortcut method, they don't see, but you can use log method
Right.
by clicking draw.
Okay, let me. I will don't use this quick command. So let me undo this. Control Z. So this will disappear. So you can draw your ramp by going to draw, and then going to your draw floor / wall objects, and you can select this draw floors walls by manual. This is quick and this is manual. Click on this and select one stories. So you have to click. So these are the floors. This is the, you go to the basement, because when you select all the stories, the slab will also model in the base as well. So this is the opening for the ramp. So you go to the draw floor and then select the draw floor objects and click on this corner and then the opposite to this, and then see how many bays we have to draw the ramp. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not, the point is that is the horizontal portion of the ramp is in 1 bay and the inclined portion of the ramp is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to count it from this bay. If I show it to you in the plan, you can also draw it in the plan as well. So this is the horizontal plane of the ramp. So you go to this draw floor command, draw floor walls, click on this. You can also draw it in 3D in plane as well. How do you draw it in plane? So you click on this point, click on this point, and then you have to click on the bottom point. So you have to go downward. So this is bay 1, 2, this is 1 bay, 2 bay, 3, 4, and then 5. So click it here and then click it here and then enter. So it will not be shown on the plane, but when you go to 3D, you have this ramp that is being drawn using the plane view. You can also draw it in 3D by clicking here, here, and then these 2 points, right? So now you have to draw your beam, prime beam. Click here. I'm using again the quick command. Go to a draw beams, and then select the draw / column braces, etc. So you can select your desired property. So now we are doing it only modeling. So click it here and click on the other end and then enter, right? Same for the other side. Click at the base and click on the top and then enter. So now you have to draw this is the longitudinal beams, you have to draw the transverse beam as well. So how do you do this? You have to select this portion's beams and columns, and you have to divide these beams at the intersection with these columns. So you select this portion all and go to the edit frame, divide frame, and select break at the intersection with the selected frame and joints. When you apply and okay, so these beams has been divided into different segments and the column as well, right? So now you can draw the transverse beams by going to the draw. Again, this command will be used, draw beams, and select your desired property, click here, and then click OK. This is how you model your ramp. So now you have to draw the plane portion of the ramp. Go to the draw, beam, floor, and then draw rectangular using this time rectangular. So this is the first way we have to draw this. So it will be shown, right? So in 3D, let us go to the rendered view. This is the case. Sometimes the ramp is not shown in the render view because the software has taken it as a none, because we haven't assigned any property to this ramp. That is why it was invisible in the render view. When you give properties to this ramp, it will be shown. But we will check our 3D model later on. So let us go to the building view and select all stories. And then go to the plan. Okay. So now we are left with the modeling of the retaining walls and lift walls. How much time do we have? Recording to start the. यार देख के टाइम डेढ़ मुसीबत ते दा उस लहंजे शो करना
Eu podia que ser da Suprema ou do São Mete मतलब से वो रख देता है ड्राइव मतलब का कि मगर जब उसको सब आवाज में साउंड में तो उसको
विश्वास आवाज ना पोएगा
تاسو مایک یوز کوئ بیا چې کوم اواز صحیح راځي شاید سبو
ما
आवाज क्लियर راځي سر تاسو پوهیږم دې کې لږه مسله ده
जी जी
سر دې کې دا تاسو کوم کرسر کوم ځای کې کلیک کوئ کنه نو هغه ځای کې موږ ته پراپر نه ښکاري تاسو مطلب مخکې وروسته میچ کیږي نه
ها
چې کوم اپشن باندې تاسو کلیک کوئ نو موږ ته دا پته نه لګي چې تاسو کوم اپشن کلیک کو او سو شو دا لږه مسله
نو دا هغه کې دا مسله نه و دی ګوګل میټ کې
ګوګل میټ کې خو نو هوای کې سردار چې ګوګل میټ کې سره هوای کې سره مسله دار چې هغه سکرین کلیر نه سایز غټ نه د خو شو دا بس
محسوس تاسو وای چې کم یو تاسو دام یوز کو هغه یوز کو چې کم یو تاسو وای چې بیا سبا غو نه یوز کو
نو بس نور ملګرو سم خو خای سر
به تاسو خپل رائے ورکړئ څه شي
Hello, sir.
جی جی
Yeah, how about Google Meet, sir? Google Meet is also good.
do you prefer Google Meet
Google Meet, I take some classes, no problem. It's good. I don't have any problem about
but the
it.
students are complaining its video quality is very poor
Do you try before? Hello, sir.
Google Meet is good, but the size is clear and not we are watching clearly.
Google Meet. Google Meet.
Here is
I
a
think-
lot of problem.
Hello, sir.
Uh,
Do you try before Google Meet? Does the sir try Google Meet before?
Google Meet is better as compared to Zoom.
Yes.
Only problem is
Comp-
that if you don't see that menu, you will say it aloud that I am using this pop-up menu. I am clicking this. Only you have to say these things aloud.
So do I have to
Yes,
say
but
this in Zoom or Google Meet?
Google
Google
Meet, sir,
Meet is-
Google.
Google Meet, because we are watching the video is again. So if any something that misunderstood or something not seen, we will watch again the video. But the most important thing to not distract the class, to be continuous. So Google Meet is that for good. But Zoom, many problems.
Google Meet.
Sir, you have experience in previous session. It mean मेरा मतलब ये है सर कि पहले आप लोगों ने एक ETAB का एक सेशन लिया हुआ है ना, जो क्लास था पहले वाला,
जी जी
उसमें कौन सा अच्छा था, मतलब ये गूगल मीट जो या जूम? आपका तो एक्सपीरियंस हो चुका है, उसी पे जाए सर।
मुझे तो कोई वो मसला नहीं, मुझे दोनों में आसानी है, लेकिन स्टूडेंट्स कह रहे कि वो तो मुझे भी पता है कि गूगल मीट में क्वालिटी अच्छी नहीं है, लेकिन जूम में ये रिकॉर्डिंग और चीज का मसला है बहुत ज्यादा है।
नहीं, ये मसला
Google-
मेरे ख्याल है कि पिछले स्टूडेंट की मेरे ख्याल में उनकी ये मसला उनको भी पेश आया था ना, उन्होंने फिर आगे क्या किया, म्यूट को प्रेफर किया या जूम को? हमें तो
उन्होंने
इनिशियल
कुछ नहीं
स्टेज
कहा,
पे
तो उन्होंने तो बस
आगे पता
गूगल
नहीं लगा।
मीट को ही फॉलो किया था।
Sir,
So
Google
Google
Meet
Meet
is
is not problem, I think.
देन
सर ये
फिर
Zoom
गूगल
का
मीट ठीक
मसला
है सर।
Zoom का मसला बहुत ज्यादा है। ये तो आवाज पहले आती है, तस्वीर काफी देर बाद आती है।
देखिए
Google
आप
Meet
इस तरह
में तो ये
करें कि
चीज
आप
नहीं।
अगर ऑनलाइन क्लास में होंगे तो उसमें तो नजर आता है ना गूगल मीट में कि नहीं, उसमें भी मसला है, रिकॉर्डिंग में तो
जी जी आता है नजर सर, वो ठीक
ऑनलाइन
है।
ठीक है सर जी, गूगल मीट की।
चलिए इंशाल्लाह फिर कल से गूगल मीट पे करेंगे।
Okay,
सर
sir.
एक दूसरा ऐप भी है सर,
जी जी
हाँ जो वो ऐप है वो नाम से सर, मोस्टली जो वेबिनार से उसमें वो ऐप इस्तेमाल होता है, वो बहुत अच्छा, इन दोनों से बेहतर है सर, अगर उसको
काइंडली
एक
आप
दफा ट्राई
उसकी
किया
लिंक
जाए
मुझे
तो।
शेयर कर दे, मैं वो ट्राई कर दूंगा।
हाँ सर, मैंने व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में उसके डाउनलोड जो लिंक है वो मैंने शेयर कर दी है, वो बेहतर है, इससे उनकी क्वालिटी भी अच्छी है।
अब क्या करें, क्लास को कंटिन्यू करें कि क्या करें? अब तो नमाज का भी टाइम है।
हाँ वो सर
बस
ये
ये
कि
टाइप है सर। आई
टिप्स में ऑफसेट का ऑप्शन है नहीं है सर, जो
Yeah,
गेट
yeah.
बनाते हैं मोस्टली,
नहीं जी, ऑफसेट का ऑप्शन ETABS में नहीं है।
नहीं है सर।
नहीं, ये ऑफसेट का ऑप्शन आप ऑटोकेड की तरह कह रहे हैं।
जी जी सर, जैसे हम गेट क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, जो इरेगुलर या सिमिलरिटी नहीं हो तो उसमें हम गेट के लिए आसानी के लिए हम ऑफसेट इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं नहीं इसमें ईटेप्स में।
उसमें आप ये जो जितनी भी आपके पास पॉइंट्स है, स्पेशल जॉइंट्स, वो ड्रा कर सकते हैं या आप अपनी फ्रेम ड्रा कर सकते हैं। इसमें तो ऑप्शन ऑफसेट का ऑप्शन नहीं।
ठीक, और सर जब मैंने जो रैम बनाया था इसमें लेटरल बीम से उनकी हाइट कैसे पता चल रही है, ये थोड़ा समझ में नहीं आ रहा था सर।
सर
किस तरह
रिकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट कर दिखा सर।
ये कि हाइट आपको आर्किटेक्ट्स प्रोवाइड करेंगे, वो आपका काम नहीं है। आर्किटेक्ट्स आपको कहेगा कि दिस इज माय हाइट एंड यू हैव टू कीप द डेप्थ ऑफ द बीम दिस मच, फिर आप उसके साथ कोऑर्डिनेट करेंगे।
सर वहां पे नहीं, जहाँ पे हम
Hello,
पॉइंट
sir.
बना रहे हैं, जो स्पेशल पॉइंट बना रहे हैं, वो मैं कह रहा हूँ कि जैसे हम उसके ऊपर रैम पे बीम डाल रहे हैं, लेटरल बीम, वो कैसे
हाँ,
हम
वो
सेट
तो
करें
आप
रैम में से।
वो तो हम डिफाइन करेंगे ना, मिनिमम बीम डेप्थ आप देंगे, उस पर आप चेक करेंगे, अगर पास हो रहा है तो ठीक है, वरना आप डेप्थ इंक्रीज करेंगे। वो तो ट्रायल एंड एरर मेथड आप यूज करेंगे।
ठीक सर।
Hello, sir.
जी जी
Yes, sir. All the columns, I think we use same size.
यस।
Is that economical? Because we know the column has the building most the load take is the middle columns and the outside columns they take less. So
Right.
is that column economical?
Yes,
Because all the columns are same size.
Yes, we will make it economical, but actually we were doing only the modeling of our proposed building. when we done
Okay.
our definition of our sections, we will
Okay.
assign different sections to the outer periphery columns and different sections to the interior columns, and then we'll keep on decreasing the size of the columns when we go up into the different stories of the building. For example, we will keep the size of our column, for example, 36 cross 36 in 8 or 6
Okay.
stories, and then we will decrease into the 30 inches and then 24 inches like that, right?
Yes. Okay, sir. I understand. Sir, when we are modifying, does we use any stiffness
Yes, we
value?
will use stiffness modifiers as well. And why do we use these stiffness modifiers? We will explain this in the definition of our section.
Oh, okay, sir. I
Right?
understand you. Okay, sir. Thank you.
सर इसने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा है ये भी मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि जो मिडल पे है उसके साइज ज्यादा होता है या रिइंफोर्स में ज्यादा होता है, साइड पे जो है उसको
जी जी बिल्कुल,
साइज कम
आपके
करना
पास
पड़ता है।
हाई राइज बिल्डिंग में जो
ये
लोअर स्टोरेज
जी
होती
जी
है उसकी, मैं फॉर एग्जांपल अगर डायमेंशन की बात करें तो जो इंटीरियर कॉलम्स है उनकी साइज हम ज्यादा लेते हैं और एक्सटीरियर की कम लेते हैं, राइट? और फिर हम
क्योंकि उस
जो
पे लोड
हमारे
लोड
पास
की
एफ सी
वजह से।
प्राइम है उसको भी हम डिफरेंट रखते हैं। तो 8-9 स्टोरीज तक हम एफ सी प्राइम 6000 रखते हैं, उसके बाद फिर हम तकरीबन आपके पास 4.5 की ऐसे हम रखते हैं। तो हम एफ सी प्राइम भी
जी
चेंज
जी
करते हैं, साइंस भी चेंज करते हैं टू मेक इट इकोनॉमिकल।
जी, क्योंकि इस पे लोड कम आता है ना जो
जी जी बिल्कुल,
आउटसाइड
एक्चुअली पे
मतलब
लोड
कार्नर
कम आ
पे।
रहा है तो इस पे हम इसलिए इसको, लेकिन आप इतना भी नहीं कम करेंगे क्योंकि आप ड्रिफ्ट वगैरह को भी देखेंगे। आपने कॉलम को इतना कम कर दिया कि आपकी ड्रिफ्ट की लिमिट्स को क्रॉस करे तो फिर आप रिस्ट्रिक्टेड हो जाते हैं कि आप उसको फॉर एग्जांपल नीचे से आपने 36 स्टार्ट कर लिया तो टॉप तक आप 24 तक चले गए, लेकिन आपकी ड्रिफ्ट लिमिटेशन को एक्सीड हो गया, इस वजह से आप उसको 24 तक नहीं लेकर जाएंगे, 27 रखेंगे या 30 रखेंगे। इस चीज को भी आप देखेंगे, सिर्फ इकॉनमी नहीं, आप सेफ्टी को भी देखेंगे।
Hello, sir.
जी जी
Sir, sir, can we get these files AutoCAD file? How to model in our own?
Sorry, I didn't get it. Please repeat it.
Yes. Can we get this AutoCAD file? You are
I
using
have already
AutoCAD file.
shared
Can we
in
get?
our WhatsApp group this AutoCAD file as well, and the link for the
Oh,
different codes. You can search in your WhatsApp group. Otherwise, you can text me
okay, sir.
privately on WhatsApp. I will share it with you.
Okay, sir. Thank you a
Right.
lot. Okay.
Right. So this session was about to model our structure, which has been disturbed due to the use of the Zoom app. So we have left with the modeling of our retaining wall and lift walls, and other modeling is done. So we will do these remaining items and our headwater tank and MOMT, we will model it, and then we will go towards the definition for the material properties and section properties. Our sessions are limited, not limited to the 10 sessions. It may be 12 session, 13 and 15 session, depending upon the completion criteria or the completion of our course, right? So I think due to a disturbance of the use of the Zoom app, I think this is enough. We will start tomorrow using our proper app, that is Google Meet, and we will continue without any disturbance.
Sir,
Sir,
I think this
Okay, sir.
session should be repeated tomorrow.
जी
सर मतलब तो सर दोबारा सबा रिपीट शिपा गूगल लाके न सर जिम तेरे रनन मसला और सर
बस
पदी के
देखिए
या
खुद
तासु
मसलू
सर
kan देखिए خو صرف modeling को करना, modeling को बस तासु ले दर्जी करना, modeling को सनिश्ता है।
انا सर तासु सर मतलब कम لدي غا سيشن او د کلاس او ریکارډینګ سره کوم سره شیر کړئ ځکه چې اپ میټ کې شو کنه موږ چې په ګوګل هم د بار بیا کا پوره سر جی
ها
تاسو
صحیح ان
هغه
شاء الله
پریویس سیشن سره
سبا بس چې کوم
دا
څه
غیر
شي
ریکارډینګ
هغه کویکلی ز بریفلی ریپیټ کوم. modeling خو دوباره سر نه نشو کولای چې کالر دومره ټایم ځای شو فایل پکې کرپټ شو.
نه مطلب دا تاسو پریویس په کوم سیشن چې شوی دی کنه دا غیر ریکارډینګ تاسو سره وی کنه سر مخکې
تیر
مطلب تاسو
کم بیچ تیر شوی دی هغه ما ګوري هغه لک هم کلنې سیشن او د کې ما ډېر شوزونه ایکسترا اډ کړی دي چې تاسو ډېر شوزونه اډ کړئ، هغه تاسو پرې دی، هغه دومره یوزفل نه دی.
Okay, sir.
ها ها